What's up, everybody? I'm Darren. I'm here today with a few little announcements and then a card giveaway, as always, instead of our video. But first, let's thank our sponsors. That's RPG, rpghiring.com. Make sure you check them out. If you're looking for a new career, they're building people, changing lives. And I promise you, I do not have that written down anywhere. I just kind of rolls off the tongue. That's easy. But the rest of this stuff, when I'm talking, I get mixed up a lot because I like to talk fast. I don't know what that's about. But anyways, we were at the con this past weekend. Actually, the past couple of days. We're, like last minute recording this. I know, shouldn't be doing that, but it happens. Our initial plans were to go live with Cowtown, with all the guests, the artists, the actors, voice actors, whatever. Our plans were to go live on Saturday, Sunday. And we didn't get to. The convention center, their firewall would not allow us to access YouTube. We could get on every other website, but YouTube was blocked for whatever reason for everybody in there, not just us. It wasn't my computer or any of that stuff. Everybody was having trouble with it. And we just weren't able to get on, so there was no video. We couldn't do anything. It is what it is. So now we do need to get Seth's cards given away, which we did on Facebook. If you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, you shouldn't. If you don't, tongue-tied, talk too fast. You should follow us because we do giveaways on both of those as well that are not part of the YouTube channel, and we announce winners and whatnot on there every week. So we did announce the winners. We'll go ahead and have those posted up here in just a minute when we get to that section. And I did do the interview with Rob Broussard, which is this week's artist. I did do the video there with him as well as a couple other ones, so it's kind of cool to get to do those in person. We don't have to deal with Discord or any of the other internet problems that we may have due to service or data or computer problems or whatnot. So we did do that live, and I want to go ahead and do that. That's pretty much this week's video. That's all it really is, but we want to go ahead and get it out today. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and run Seth Grove's cards, the winners for that. They already have been ran, but they'll be popped up here on the screen if you don't follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Again, go do that. But these are the winners. Congratulations. We hope you love them. I know I certainly did, and I'm jealous of that Muad'Dib card. That's Paul Atreides from Dune. Very jealous of that. I know Gabe was jealous of somebody, but I don't remember who it was. Again, congratulations. And now let's go on to this week's artist video, which is, again, Rob Broussard. What's up, everybody? I'm Darren. I'm here with Rob Broussard, one of our Series 3 artists. We're here at Cowtown, the last day within the last hours and minutes of the show. But we figured since we were here, we would go ahead and get an interview with him live, so we don't have to deal with the Discord troubles, the phones, the bad internet services, the snowstorms. Not that it's bad, but some of you guys, some of the other artists there are not in the U.S. or you're a long ways away and you can't meet up with us. But luckily, our friend Rob is around regularly, and we did meet up with him this weekend. So, Rob, I guess we can start off and ask some weird questions like, what's your favorite shade of gold?
My favorite shade of gold? I don't know. I know what the technical shade of it is, but I do like a metallic gold.
I need a technical shade.
Like the golden yellow. Like I'm not really into that so much. I like that to have a nice shine.
So are we talking like an imperial gold or like a spicy mustard?
I'm gonna go with imperial.
Okay, I got you.
Although I do like spicy mustard.
Yeah, just in general, right?
Just in general.
Yeah. I don't like
Chicken
regular,
nuggets,
but spicy
French
mustard's
fries,
okay.
Tater tots, all that stuff.
On a sandwich, like a Swiss,
a
club sandwich, maybe Swiss. Yeah.
See, now I'm
hungry. But I don't really like it like regular mustard, but
really?
Like all the mustards besides yellow mustard.
I used to be like that. At some point, I grew up.
At some point, you grew up. I haven't grown up. We'll just go ahead and get this over with. I decided I was going to wear shorts all year last year in 2021 and part of 2022, and it has caught up with me. I am still wearing shorts, but I am as dry as a lizard. My legs are
It's true.
Lizardy. It's really
very
weird.
Lizardy and flaky.
And apparently I have not grown up. So I'm like Rob. who has grown up.
I am just gonna put it out there that your dad did ask me to mention your flaky lizard legs.
You didn't have to. I'll do it myself.
I know you did it before I could.
You didn't. Yeah, there's no point. I'll do it
sorry,
myself.
Marty.
Yeah.
He beat me to the punch.
So, Rob, I'm sure I've asked you before, but we're gonna ask you again.
Okay.
What got you into art?
Boredom, I think. No, I don't know. It's definitely started, when you're younger, you first pick up the pencil and just start drawing as little kids do. It started then, and I just never stopped. Hey, I got a rubber band. Put this on my wrist. All right. And thanks, Chris. And so it started definitely whenever, little kids draw, and I just never really stopped. And at some point, I don't actually remember this, but my mom tells me this story a lot, is that whenever I started kindergarten, I'd already been drawing by that point, before then. And so I think Ninja Turtles was really big at the time. And that was back in 1988. And
Back in my day.
and
Back
my
in
mom said that I used to-
1901, the year I was born.
a little too far back, but definitely in the 1900s, somewhere in there.
I feel you.
And so apparently, I would come home from school, Mom was like, "How was school today?" Like, "Oh, the other kids made me draw Ninja Turtles for them," and that kind of thing. And so it just kind of stuck. And I think what kind of kept me to it is, you're a kid, you like compliments. And whenever you go to school and find out that, you draw better than most of the kids in class by the fact that they're all like, "Hey, could you draw this for me?" instead of just doing it themselves.
Right.
It feels good, and so that sort of is the positive reinforcement. You just keep going with it, and it just never really stopped from there.
Sure. And you mentioned Ninja Turtles, and I see that that's a huge influence even today because you still regularly draw Ninja Turtles, and actually bought something from Ninja Turtles from the show.
I did.
In the box still. He made sure to show that to us earlier. It was a weird flex, but okay, Rob.
Not if you're a fan. Okay, Mr. 1982 G.I. Joe. That's even before you were even born.
You don't know that.
I know that.
You don't know that. Yes, I do collect G.I. Joes.
It's true, and they're awesome. I think they're great, and I support you in that.
You have some too. It's like our thing. We go to shows together, and we're both go dig through toy boxes looking for G.I. Joes.
We do.
It is what it is,
It's pop
so
culture.
what?
Whatever. Who cares?
What is your favorite style of art? What's your favorite?
I was definitely I'm an 80s 90s kid, so I was definitely influenced by a lot of the comic art at that time. I didn't really get into the Ninja Turtle comic books at the time. I mean, I think that came out in 84, 85, so I was only 2 or 3 years old. I didn't get on the turtle wagon until the battle wagon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I got it.
So by until 88 or so, something like that. And I think that's around the time that the action figure line came out, the TV series cartoon was coming out. And so I think the first turtle magazine I bought was Ninja Turtle Adventures, and it was 1990 or 91 or something like that. But it wasn't as big of an influence artistically as it was say late 80s, early 90s Marvel stuff. So a lot of, I kind of missed a lot of the McFarlane. I didn't get on that train until much later, mid to late 90s. He had already left and started doing Image, but I was really big into a lot of Todd McFarlane's work. I did really get into Eric Larson, Mark Bagley, and those kind of guys at Marvel. There wasn't a whole lot of DC influence, unfortunately. I had a couple of comic books, but I don't really know who drew them. It was just mid-80s.
You just liked them. They were just neat, huh?
Yeah. They were hand-me-down comic books from older cousins and stuff, and they were all tattered and torn apart, and there were no covers and pages missing and stuff. But I mean, you're a kid. It's bright colors.
Sure. So comics really influenced you as a kid to draw even more. Is that what you're saying, right? Yeah. So,
yeah, for sure, definitely.
What were some other big influences? Some things you like to draw as a younger Rob with.
What did I draw a lot? I definitely did.
A more youthful, younger Rob.
I did draw a lot of Batman. They were always based off the '89 movie and the 1990.
Which one was the '89 movie? Is that one? Who was that now?
That was Michael Keaton.
Okay, everybody loves the Michael Keaton one so much.
Because we're all at that age right now. We're all adults and vocalizing how much we love
it.
And
Sure. I just don't like Batman.
You just don't like Batman.
I just don't like Batman.
Heathen.
He's just a guy with some money and a leather outfit. Plasticky.
Yeah, it cheapens it when you say it that way.
I'm not wrong.
I guess technically you're not wrong, but he's really smart.
But I think the movie effects really help the Batman movies. I think the older ones are even more cheesy. If you grew up with them as like watching them as a kid, I did too.
You mean
I
like
did
the
too, but like
66 one, like the Adam West stuff?
no, all of them.
They're just all cheesy.
Oh, they're all just cheesy. I mean, just
well,
no, look, I grew up watching
full-grown
them
men
too.
running around in rubber suits and spandex is cheesy in general. I mean, let's
what I'm
be
saying.
honest here. But as a kid, it's the coolest thing ever. And every
yeah, but with all the new age like technology, it actually makes them look kind of cool. You know,
sure.
Like, I hate to say it. Like, I'm not gonna say Ben Affleck was the best Batman or anything, but because of the style and the cinematics, it made him look cool.
Yeah.
Versus the old ones, he was literally wearing like Jordans and like spandex.
Right. I think it's a suit design. Like now they do like things have a more like tactical, utilitarian look to it.
Doesn't even have to be that.
And texturing to the whole thing. So it doesn't look like shiny kind of shiny spandex like Adam West style. And you get like even. I think it was the second. Yeah, it was Batman Returns where they changed the suit. It wasn't no longer like a rubber, muscly suit. They went to like an armor type of thing, and so you see that in a lot of like the newer stuff. And I guess it does kind of takes away, because you can't dress them up exactly like they are in the comics. It would look stupid.
I mean, the newer comics, he probably wouldn't look stupid.
No, because in the newer comics, they design them. They seem to be designing the costumes heavily off of the cinematic versions a lot. So you're drawing.
The Dark Knight, I think, really influenced him a lot with
with
the armor and actually able to turn his head and not just.
Right.
They're
getting rid of like the strongman look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, with the underwear outside the pants.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
And just kind of doing, hey, it's Tone Rodriguez.
Howdy, Tone.
Good to see you, Tone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. We're at a con. We can do that.
We're at a con. You just get random people walking by. Hey, what's up, guys? It's good to see you. So anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So another art question here. What is your favorite? What's your favorite medium? What's your favorite style? What do you like to use to art?
I'm a traditional. I use traditional media. So I mean, I like working on paper and tree skin and cutting down the forest and killing Mother Nature and
what he's saying
squeezing
is
squids for inks and making pencils and all kinds of stuff.
Right. Squeezing berries in his hand and just
right.
Wilson style, right?
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, there you go.
Made with actual mulberries.
Squish some and he just
drags them across the bark.
Yeah. You should sell that on eBay.
So I do a traditional media, just like pencils and ink and stuff. And I considered trying to switch over to digital. A lot of people are doing it. It's faster, especially when you have like time constraints and things that you got to do. But I'm just hung up on like when you go digital, you lose the option of having an original piece.
Digital is great for like certain things. Like if you need it, digital.
Yeah.
But then again, it also you kind of lose. The coolness of it because it's not.
Right.
There's nothing tangible.
Yeah, it doesn't come across the same way. There's a certain aesthetic that you get with a raw piece of art that you don't get from a print. And prints are cool, but
prints make money, but originals
they do. I think the print is like it's sort of like the thing that a piece of art or original drawing, so to speak, of that the average person can afford. Because original art can be expensive.
Hey, we're not knocking prints in any way. Don't think we are. Prints are great. Prints make money. Prints are great. Prints help the artist out. Prints, you can hang on your wall and not be worried about it. But originals are just something that is, I don't know. There's just something different about it.
Yeah.
I guess it's for like those people who are into NFTs. They actually own a picture of a JPEG instead of just copying.
It's the weirdest thing.
Saving it
I don't
on
really
Google.
want to talk about the NFT thing.
I don't understand it.
For one, because I don't understand it, right? And two, because I just don't get it. Like I don't understand what the appeal is. But people are spending money on it, and good.
Whatever.
Do it, man.
Whatever.
Yeah, do great.
So I could go ahead and talk about your cards here that I haven't handed.
Awesome.
They are not in sleeves or protectors, and that's probably my fault.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It doesn't. You know what? They're the way you sent them.
Hey, I sent them in a package, and they were supposed to get to you and get sleeved and carded and slabbed and stuff.
You're not wrong, but that's okay. We'll do it when we get back. But we do have them here. I just want to say first off, what was the and we will have these on the screen. We'll have these on the screen on the bottom there. So what was the overall design or style you were going for with these, like your theme here with the golds and the metallics?
Oh, well, you asked my favorite shade of gold. That's kind of funny. I discovered those chrome pins.
Right.
There's like a gold leaf kind of chrome pin, and then there's a chrome pin actually. It's a gold leaf metallic pin and then a chrome pin. Excuse me, and I kind of wanted to incorporate that, and so I thought I did the Wolverine one there, and it's like, well, that'd be easy. You just use the chrome and color in his claws, and it'd be kind of cool looking. And then I started modeling. Actually, I think I was sitting there next to you when I did some of those.
You were. We were.
While you were doing that Lego
we were
build.
actually building. Was it R2?
No, I think it was the A-Wing or something like that.
A-Wing, it was.
Yeah.
So on the A-Wing episode, if you go back and look, Rob was actually working on these at the shop. We were at at Gabe's cave. He was there doing these, and I might have mentioned it on the episode. I don't know, but he was there the whole time I was building, drawing these. In specific, Silver Surfer.
That's
was
right.
the one that
That's
you
right.
got
That was the
you got
first-
hung up on.
yeah.
Let's see if we can find it here.
I forgot about that. Yeah, so I think that's kind of what happened. Because we started talking, I was like, all right, I'm just going to do a chrome and metallic theme on all of these cards. And so you and I were sitting there brainstorming which characters I could use. And yeah, so we sat down like, okay, who's got a lot of metal? I could do like a good shiny thing. So we got Iron Man.
We had
Silver
we had a whole list
Boba
going
Fett.
of people that could be really cool with metallic.
Yeah,
with metallic, they got Spider-Man, Iron Man, Venom's eyes.
that's right.
And the borders of all these have it as well. Boba Fett, all the scrapes and scratches on his helmet are all
the silver.
Shiny,
yeah.
Beskar or whatever.
Yeah, that one turned out nice. I think that's my
really
favorite
did.
one.
Doctor Doom is really cool. His whole head.
I didn't mean to do the gold and silver borders. That actually happened by accident. They were supposed to stay as the white border so that the image would pop better. And, well, just a warning, if you go out and get these metallic pens, they do bleed, and they spit out ink sometimes if you're not careful. And what happened was that gold one just spat out a bunch of gold along the edge. And I just said, oh, well, I'll just color the whole edge gold. And then I guess I felt like I had to do them all that way, just so to be consistent. There was
Cyclops is a really cool one too, because we actually found the like a shiny, almost like a shiny red. It wasn't quite. I think it was a metallic Sharpie.
Yeah,
but it wasn't quite as metallic or as shiny as the gold or silver. But it gave this really cool pop between on his headpiece there.
Yeah, you get kind of that effect of that guy. It was a really big gimmick that I remember seeing. It started back in the '90s on collector cards like Marvel and stuff, where there was always some kind of like a gold or a metallic trim of the foil covers and things like that. So like now you can make a sketch card with that same kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows here, anything with blue, red, silver, or gold is gonna have a metallic shine to it in the right light. I know we're probably not gonna be able to have the best picture when it comes to it, but that doesn't mean that they're not.
Yeah, you can
metallic-y.
Definitely see them when you get them.
Yeah, you get them like this. I can see this. The light for our production here is they definitely have some shine to them. Like 2099 here is really cool because he's mostly the color. And again, the blue and the red are not they don't pop as well as the gold do.
Yeah, those are the metallic Sharpies.
It was a metallic
Sharpie. Come
Sharpie,
across the same way. It was a metallic, not a chrome.
But it's not like a blue, just a standard blue Sharpie either.
Right.
It definitely has a different. It's almost like it gives it a little bit of texture or shine to it. So it definitely is. It's cool. It's cool. We haven't seen anything like styled like this yet in any of our series that have just been just.
I'm happy to be the first.
I'm
somewhere
sticking to 4 main colors and a theme here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I think Surfer's probably my favorite just because of how extensive you went on with it, and that's like 7 layers of.
That was a lot of.
That
chrome.
is like 7 layers of chrome pin to get the depth that he wanted.
I used the whole pin on that one card.
You probably did, yeah. I mean,
because when you also again, if anybody wants to try, any other artist out there want to try that out, just so you know, any kind of like rough paper just absorbs the ink. So what you got to do is you do the first layer, and the paint will absorb into it. Let it dry, and then add another layer. Let it dry, another layer. Let it dry. You do that until you have a consistent reflective surface.
And
that Surfer took forever.
But even then, you did like 3 layers, and then you did like what was it, like a blue or like a light blue over the top of it to give it like an even different color.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Like almost like a shaded color of chrome, because like at one time, and if you looked at it from the side, maybe it's.
You can still kind of see it.
I think it's the light we're in, but like if you're in normal light, we've got a bunch of light around here now.
Yeah.
But in normal light, if you hold it from the side, it's almost like he's like dark. But then like, you hold it from the front, and you can definitely tell he's all chrome. It's really cool the way you did that.
Thank you.
And you might have even done another layer of it since you left there.
I don't remember. I think I did. And eventually, and then I went back over it in black because after it dries, you can actually draw on it with the black pen lightly, and it'll show
and he's
up.
still doing that. You were actually working with those chrome paint
I was, yeah. I
pens
just did a
today,
Venom sketch cover with it. Yeah,
yeah, I did a Venom earlier.
I forgot to take a picture of that.
I'm glad you're still, rocking with them and experimenting with them because they're different, and you don't really see a lot of people do that.
I guess not. That's true. They're expensive, by the way. They're like $10 a pop for a pen, but you get some pretty good use out of them. They last a while. There's a lot of paint in them, so whatever. It's pretty cool.
And you get some really cool pieces.
Hope you like it too.
You get some really cool pieces. Yeah. I hope you do like it. Well, I believe the show is getting wrapped up here, and I know you want to go walk around the last little bit here, and I hope that everybody enjoyed our interview today. Again, this is Rob Broussard, and we'll have his socials at the bottom, his social security number here.
Please don't.
He'll have all his Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot at the bottom. Any ways that you can reach out to him, and if you want to, are you taking commissions right now? Are you always taking commissions?
Not always. Yeah, here at the show, sure, I can do commissions here at the show. You mean like live?
Like if they like your work and they want a chrome piece.
Sure. I am out of the Marvel sketch cards, but I can always get. I do have some of the Equitas Comics sketch cards.
Or comic covers,
or that too. Sure.
Or comic covers or
whatever. I do have a bunch of work coming up. I'm doing like panel pages and things. So, but yeah, you can still hit me up. And I'll tell you what, I'll put you on the list.
As always, remember, if you do reach out to an artist for a commission, just know that they are probably busy, unless they say so in the interview. They're probably busy, and they will probably take a good bit of time to get it back to you. I mean, this is their work, this is their life, so they do they do this all the time, and probably have things lined up. Like he said, he's got panels, some interiors for some comics. So
yeah. My wait time isn't ever longer than like a month, maybe two. Like I don't do, because I've heard some horror stories about people like getting a commission and they're like, I haven't heard from that artist in 2 years. And it's like, yeah, I don't do that. Okay. Sure.
So that being said, thanks, Rob.
Brother, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Sweaty.
Yeah, that was kind of sweaty.
Yeah. Are they moist?
Let's save that for later.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna use that some for later. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, and we hope you enjoyed the interview. See you next time.
Later, taters.
And we really hope you enjoyed that video with Rob. Rob's a really good friend of ours. I will just say, here's the cards. The cards here, super awesome. Rob's super awesome. Good friend of ours. And I just want to say, maybe in this light, you'll actually be able to see some of that metallic that we were talking about in the video there. You can see that the Surfer for sure has some metallic. The border does too. I'd say the border is just as shiny as the Surfer Silver. I don't know if it's because of the where it's at or what, that it's not picking up as much. But as you see here, in all of the spots here where there's like gold or the silver, on Boba Fett's, all his scratches on his helmet, the side piece, the gold around it, Dr. Doom's whole forehead, Iron Man's head and Venom's eyes, Spider-Man's eyes, Spawn's mask thing that he's got going on here. Those are all metallic and in the right light. You can definitely see that. And then all the reds and blues you see, for the most part, are all a metallic Sharpie, and they also have a bit of a shimmer to them. And these are really, really cool cards. Again, they've got like the look he's got going. It's the style. I don't really know what that style is, and I think he kind of surprised himself with it as well while he was doing it. And he was working on all of these while I was building the A-Wing in the other episode, the speed build A-Wing, whatever you call them. Rob was sitting right over here to my left, working on them. We were coming back. We were shooting ideas back and forth on what he should draw. And Gabe and I and him were all bouncing some ideas back and forth, and I think they turned out fantastic. The metallic was kind of I'm not going to say a last minute idea, but we did go to Hobby Lobby and find a couple of those metallic markers, and so he could work on them while he was here. So it was pretty cool watching him while I was doing that build. We hope you enjoy the video with him. I always do, and we hope you enjoy these cards this week. Make sure you let all your friends know about them. Make sure you let everybody you know about the giveaway, because we want to get as much recognition out there for all of the artists as well as the cards and whatnot. Since they are free, they're being given away free. And if you're new to this is how you win. Click the first link in the description below, thegabescave.com/giveaways. Fill that out. Make sure it's all right. List your top 10 favorite cards, and when you win, you get one. That's it. Super simple. You got to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, you like the video, and you click the first link. Super simple. And if you're not following us on Facebook or Instagram, you probably should, because we do giveaways on there as well. And that's about it. I'm going to stop rambling here. You can go about your day. We hope you have a wonderful week. I certainly hope you do. Hope you enjoy these cards, and I hope you win. You, right there, I'm talking to you. Hope you win. And that's it. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to get out of here. See you later.